Ladies and gentlemen, we are 24 hours removed from what has to be one of the greatest pay-per-views in NSW history. Welcome to NSW Raw. My name is, of course, Dave Easton, alongside the Housewives' favourite, my favourite commentator, Mazz Freeway. Mazz, good evening.
Good evening, Dave.
Mazz, we have some breaking news out of the back tonight that Kurt Angle is going to address the NSW universe here tonight. Any idea what?
No, but I hear there's a lot of rumors swirling around of what's going to happen with Kurt Angle here tonight, and I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
And well, let's kick things off hot and heavy. What about this last night, Mazz? We left SummerSlam, well, we thought we were going to leave it with Zadlan, the new World Heavyweight Champion. Not the place to be. It is AJZ, a returning AJZ, shocking the world, and now your World Heavyweight Champion and back with the Disney Alliance.
Yep, AJZ shocked us, but I think out of everybody that really shocked us, I think Disney was the one.
Well, let's have a look. And of course, big main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen. AJZ and Ryan Fox versus Zadlan and Tim Rage. That is later on tonight. Of course, so much more to come through the show. And well, if you were Damien Steele, Mazz, you thought your plan had worked perfectly until about 2 minutes till the end of SummerSlam.
Yep, just when the Gathering felt they had all the power and all the control, Disney shocked the world by having AJZ come out and cash in and pick up the championship.
Well, Damien saying that he's told Zadlan to wait till the main event because Zadlan, well, understandably, Mazz, wanted to rip the Disney Alliance apart.
Yeah, I don't think Disney thought all the way through and really ticking off the Gathering here, but
here is our World Heavyweight Champion and Mr. Joe Disney, and it looks like they're out to cause a bit of trouble early on here, Mazz.
It seems Disney's got a little plan up his sleeve here tonight for AJZ and the new champ.
And look at this. Despite Disney being the mastermind behind this, it's not really going to be too clever to tick off Zadlan.
Well, maybe Disney's got ace up his sleeve somewhere and just waiting to unveil those cards.
And really calling them freaks isn't going to be the best thing to do either. But you have to say, Mazz, Joe Disney has got to be the mastermind behind it all.
Yeah, and who would have thought AJZ coming back in and joining back up with the Disney Alliance after his departure, and we all thought he was on his own, and now he's back with the Mouse.
And AJZ saying why he did what he did last night, saying last week he remembers what happens a few weeks ago when he got taken out, and Joe Disney was the only one that visited him in hospital.
Yeah, and I hear once he was physically fit and back to conditioning, he really started working out and got into really working into bodybuilding. Yeah,
and you can see AJZ has definitely, toughened himself up. And well, it looks like AJZ, Mr. Disney is not going to back down from the Gathering here tonight. That is going to be your main event, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss it. And well, it looks like they've already ticked off the Gathering here tonight, Mazz.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, but up here next.
Yep, coming up next is the first match of the evening. Dean Ambrose is going to take on CAW'S, and it is Extreme Rules matchup.
Yep, all part of the hardcore division here in NSW.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he is the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
And we saw Ambrose take on Carlos last night on the kickoff show, and what a match that was. They tore the house down at the beginning of the show there, and Dean Ambrose just came up a little short.
Yeah, of course, Carlos still your hardcore champion, but both men will not be the same. And of course, Carlos beating Dean Ambrose by putting him through a table. It's amazing Dean Ambrose is even fit to even wrestle here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually got clearance from the doctors, but he's out here to take this to the hardcore limit.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, hasn't things just about to change? His opponent, he is CAW'S.
And this new transformation of Evan Walker here as CAW'S, coming out as part of the Gatherings group.
And And the worst thing is, Maz, there's going to be no rules.
Let's see what will Chaos bring to this matchup. Will he let loose and go extreme as this match is entailed?
I think this is going to be right down Chaos's alley. It has to be. Dean Ambrose is going to be in for a massive fight here. Like, as you're right, the transformation that Evan Walker's had since joining the Gathering, it's been scary.
It's definitely opened up a new door for Evan Walker here and given him a bit of a confidence boost.
Crowd eerily silent, Maz. Still not really what to make of this.
Yeah, but I'm sure Travis, Kether, and Carlos are backstage glued to the monitor watching this matchup, because I'm sure one of these competitors may get another chance at him.
Well, Evan Walker making his way into the ring. Oh, is it chilly in here? Is it just me?
Chaos looking to bring a little bit of destruction to the hardcore division here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick off Raw this week. Dean Ambrose versus Chaos. And yeah, it is coming up. Extreme Rules. We've got to see, it could be a long, long night for Mr. Ambrose. Here we go then, we're off and underway.
Still not suffering of... I'm going to go with Chaos. I think Dean Ambrose will still be suffering some of the effects from last night's hardcore matchup, and this will be a nice night for Chaos to pick up a win.
Let's find out if that is the case. Dean Ambrose has really got to put everything aside and really just not concentrate on what really, like, the whole gathering, I would guess, Maz. He's just got to really just take Chaos early on.
Yeah, just not show any fear and just try and get this match over as quick as possible and not cause any more injuries.
And look at this already. Nice drop kick taking Ambrose down. Ambrose coming straight back. And now look at this. Oh, nice punch. And well, Ambrose can really just brawl with the best of them. And maybe that is what he has to do here. Yes, many people will say Chaos will have the advantage as a nice release suplex. But Ambrose, if he gets the toys, Maz, it could swing it in his favour.
Yeah, I'm sure there's weapons underneath the ring that would make this match a bit more of extreme rules and a little bit hardcore, and could be right up the alley of the Lunatic Fringe.
Yeah, now look at this, going for a weapon early on, but I think Evan Walker should be able to cut him off here, and does, right in front of us. And now, oh, the standing drop kick, and really, Chaos, Maz, the athleticism is scary at times.
Yeah, he was always a good athlete as Evan Walker, but now with this new persona of Chaos, he's definitely turned it around and stepped it up a notch and tried to add in some new aerial maneuvers.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you wherever you're watching us live for Raw this evening. If you're watching us on Non-Stop Sport, good evening, you guys. Thanks very much. And of course, if you are watching us live on the net, well, if you're watching us on the network, good evening to you guys as well. Thank you very much for tuning in for what should be another action-packed night of Raw. Of course, we have already a huge main event, and also big news coming out the back. We were saying about it in the intro of the show. Kurt Angle has said he's going to address the NSW universe here tonight. Maz, we haven't seen Kurt Angle in quite a while.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happened after Money in the Bank. We haven't seen him since that match. I'm just curious what he's thinking. Maybe he's looking to tell us who he's going to cash in on. Yeah,
of course. Kurt Angle holds Money in the Bank, which he won at Money in the Bank, of course. And what do you think is going through his head after last night?
Who knows? We'll have to see what transpires later here tonight.
Of course. AJZ cashing in. He had it didn't have Money in the Bank, but he had a chance to fight for the world title anytime, which he took advantage of, Maz. But you have to give the biggest assist to Kevin King, who really softened up Zadlan for the beatdown his dirty deeds on the outside.
It's not going to be good for CAW'S. He's going to need to look to try and turn this around here, but the winner take Fringe is looking to maybe amp this up with a couple weapons from underneath the ring.
Well, we have to think, but Ambrose trying to keep it so far in the more technical side, which I'm very surprised about. And this really will give CAW'S more of an opportunity really to strike here.
This could be the chance for Dean Ambrose to kind of wrap this match up and look to take CAW'S out of this match.
And of course, if he can pick up a big win here, Maz, you've got to think Dean Ambrose is looking for a rematch of Carlos somewhere down the road.
And it's definitely going to put him back into the rankings to possibly look to take on Carlos again for like probably the third chance.
And look at this big shot by Dean Ambrose, taking Carlos off his feet. Not Carlos, CAW'S even still in last night mode. Maz still can't get up for last night. And look at some more ducking and diving in the punch, taking CAW'S off his feet. And now Ambrose looking to end this one.
It looks to finish off CAW'S here.
Oh, what a punt! Side of the face. Forget about it. This one is over. Dean Ambrose picks up the win.
Looks like Dean's looking stronger than ever after last night's loss and looking to possibly get back into the race to go after Carlos again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
I'm just kind of upset we didn't get to see any of the toys from underneath the ring. I wanted to see some hardcore action going on here, but good win for Dean Ambrose here tonight.
Yeah, big win from Dean Ambrose. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the hardcore division very strong here in NSW at the moment. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, NSW comes your way 4 times a week. Raw on a Monday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown on a Thursday, and NXT on a Saturday night. Non-Stop Wrestling UK is the YouTube. It's free for the month of June. You haven't got long left. Non-Stop Wrestling, NSW_360 is Twitter and NSW365 Facebook. Shows usually start at 11 o'clock in the UK, 6:03 in the West, apart from when things go a little bit wrong. I can hear Mads already laughing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have big news coming up in the coming weeks about main events. Stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a bit of Double D Challenge. Because here is your Divas Champion, Destiny Diamond.
Destiny walked into SummerSlam with a possible challenge to take on Layla, but she was able to retain her title and come back here to Raw to give us another Double D challenge.
And of course, the Double D challenge will be for the Divas title now, obviously, because of what happened with Caitlyn last week. Caitlyn taking the women's title of Destiny Diamond. You thought, Maz, that Destiny would sort of wised up after last week.
I think Destiny's just looking for a challenge. I think she's just looking for someone out there that's going to really give her a challenge in the ring. And Caitlyn showed that she was pretty tough, and she was able to knock her off and take that woman's title. But we'll have to see who wants to step up for this Divas title.
Let's have a look. Who is Destiny Diamond going to ask here tonight? Ah, hold on. There's no Double D challenge. Okay. I have here on my sheet it's the Double D challenge.
Well, maybe she's decided to cancel it.
That might be why. She wants Caitlyn. See, nothing good about getting a woman upset, Maz, because this is what happens. She wants to prove that she is the best diva here in NSW. It looks like she's calling out Caitlyn for a non-title match.
Yeah, she got the big win over Layla last night, so that kind of put that match to rest, and now she's looking to, I guess, take down Caitlyn here.
Ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, she is the NSW Women's Champion, Caitlyn!
Let's see if Caitlyn can do it, and let's see if Caitlyn can get a second win on Destiny Diamond.
Yeah, what would that do for Caitlyn? What would that do for the ego of Destiny Diamond, Maz, here tonight? If Caitlyn can pick up a second straight win over Destiny Diamond on Raw.
It would definitely shock a lot of people, I think, to see Destiny Diamond lose twice to the same person, so hopefully Destiny's ready and prepared for this match.
Well, Caitlyn are ready for action. Who is your money on NSW app? It's time for some women's action here on Raw. Here we go then. We're off and underway. Mazz, who are you going for in this one?
I'm going to stay with Destiny. I think she is by far, pound for pound, the best diva we have here in NSW.
Let's find out. As Caitlin looks to make it 2 wins in 2 over Destiny Diamond. Of course, no titles on the line here, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a fight between these two. And look at that, Luther Express already, and just the punches raining down. And they weren't just normal punches, Mazz. You could see the velocity that Destiny Diamond was throwing them there.
And she's looking to really knock Caitlin out in this matchup, it looks like.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for voting again in the NSW app. As always, you guys, much appreciated. 53.4 going with Destiny Diamond, 46.6 going for Caitlin, Mazz. Pretty even in the NSW app here tonight.
I think a lot of people think that Caitlin can get that second upset over Destiny Diamond, but I really think Destiny's got herself prepared for this matchup after her big win last night.
You have to think, ladies and gentlemen, that Caitlin is in a bit of trouble here, because Destiny Diamond is going to really not going to let her rest on her laurels, especially after being really surprised last week.
Yeah, that's definitely a big shock seeing Caitlin come out and knock her off Destiny Diamond, but this is a different night and different matchup.
Well, Caitlin now back in control. Mazz, you've got to think, Destiny Diamond was very impressive last night against Layla. Caitlin, though, has had her last match on SmackDown, so she's had a little bit more to rest. Is Destiny Diamond really biting off a little bit too much here?
It could possibly be, but I think Destiny's in top condition and she's ready for any challenge, and that's why she's doing the Double D challenge.
Well, look at this now. Caitlin, oh, nice! Shoulder tackle taking down Destiny Diamond here, and Caitlin moving really on to Diamond, and Diamond trying to really looking worse for wear. He has a lovely hip toss takeover, and now Caitlin looking to really get home the advantage here, Mazz. And already we've seen a bit of a shock in, I would think, Dean Ambrose beating CAW'S. Could Caitlin pick up the second straight win here? But of course, just as I say that, there is the aggression of Destiny Diamond.
Destiny Diamond just showing you why she is one of the elite divas here in NSW.
Yeah, she is indeed throwing Caitlin about here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, oh, what a clothesline. We've seen her put people away before. Is that enough to put away Caitlin? No, 2.5. Still Caitlin in this matchup. Maybe not for much longer. Good night! Mazz, when she hits that diamond drop, you know it is all over.
Yep, so long, Caitlin. She's out of this matchup, and big win for Destiny Diamond.
Yeah, she gets her revenge.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, your Divas champion, Destiny Diamond!
Just goes to show you that Divas are forever, and so is Destiny Diamond.
Yeah, big win for Destiny Diamond, your Divas champion. She now will, well, hopefully get back to her Double D challenges next week.
Yeah, love to see it. Maybe she'll, now that she's shaked off that loss from Caitlin and she's now back in the win column for everything, maybe she'll look to challenge someone new.
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it last night, my goodness, you have got to go and watch it on the network. Summerslam, amazing action. And of course, one of the most shocking endings to an NSW pay-per-view I think I've ever been a witness of. Mazz, they've just got to go to the network and find all about it.
You gotta go back and watch the hottest show of the summer, Summerslam.
And Matt Rhodes out here. We haven't seen Matt Rhodes in a little while.
Yeah, it seems the groovy one's not been so groovy lately, and been running the show on main event.
Yeah, and he's saying that he's out here because he's sick. Oh well, okay. Very interesting.
It seems there's maybe a bit of an attitude change here in the groovy one.
Maybe it's a little bit long overdue. You have to say.
It's like they say, There's no time, but right now.
That is true. Of course, Matt Rhodes, of course, struggled really over season 3. Hasn't got over losing Mike as a tag team partner.
Yeah, it just seems since Revolution X fell apart, the Groovy One's just not been able to get any good wins and move up the rankings. So maybe a bit of an attitude change and could help out his career.
Well, he's saying, yeah, he's going to... Wow! He's saying if he doesn't become champion by the end of the season, or he's leaving the ring. Does
this be the end of the Groovy One?
He's going to retire from the ring if he doesn't win the World Heavyweight title?
Well, hopefully he's focused and ready for this push, and maybe he can capture that world title before WrestleMania.
Oh, well, there you go. Of course, Matt Rhodes, that is a bold prediction, and really, again, we're talking bitten off more than he can chew. Has he done just that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to tag team action. It's the realest guys taking on Joe Disney's DL Express.
Classic matchup between two great tag teams, and making their way down to the ring right now, led by the great Giovanni Diaz. He's a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you know you can't teach that. And alongside him is big Juan Diaz. He is 6'9", and he is done sometimes, and you know you can't teach that. Bada boom, bada bing. Realest guys coming to the ring.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Giovanni Diaz and Juan Diaz, the realest guys. And well, these guys are loved by the NSW universe, but they may have just a little bit of a tough task on hand here tonight with Mr. Disney's DL Express.
Well, you know what the realest guys always say about their competition? They're SAWFT.
You've got that right, ladies and gentlemen. Their opponents making their way to the ring are being led by Mr. Joe Disney, the team of Travis Soul, JC Pullins, the DL Express.
Let's see if Disney's got his guys focused on this matchup and not too focused on the gathering here tonight.
Yeah, of course, you've got to think a little bit later on, maybe more interested into Mr. Disney, but hey, don't get Mr. Disney wrong. He looks after his people in the Alliance, and these two have definitely received a boost since becoming a tag team, Maz.
Yeah, the DL Express is not a team to take too lightly, but like I said, hopefully they're not too focused on the gathering here tonight.
Well, we're off and underway, Maz. Who are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going to go with the realest guys. They're my best friends in the back, and got to go with that team.
Let's see what the NSW universe has had to say about this. Thanks again, guys and girls, for voting. We ask you do it every time. 53.1 going for the DL Express. Just slight favourites, Maz, in this one. But it could be that Disney could be playing that little bit of a factor in this matchup.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Will Disney get involved, or will he let his boys do the work in the ring by themselves?
And now it is. Look at this. Travis Soul dropping down. Of course, a New Day in the tag team titles last night at SummerSlam, Maz, in a 6-man tag match with the Hounds, which many people have called an instant classic. You've got to think the Hounds are looking to bounce back. They're going to take on the Hardcore Dreamers a little bit later on. But what about the New Day? Can anyone take the titles off the New Day?
Yeah, I really thought the Hounds were going to have the upper hand last night with the match they decided to choose, like to take on New Day, and they came close, but just weren't close enough.
And just having a look in the NSW app, Maz, going back to the Matt Rhodes story, people are saying that people now giving hope and praise to Matt Rhodes for going after the title, but really, is Matt Rhodes really ending his career?
We'll have to see. Hopefully not, but if he, like he said, he wants to become champion by season 3, and it doesn't happen, maybe we'll see the last of the Groovy One.
Of course, Matt Rhodes, a NSW original right here from the beginning. And look at this. There's that classic tag team move from the Dale Express. Yeah, we don't like to see people go, but really, if he's laying down that kind of challenge, it's going to be tough.
Well, hopefully he's prepared for it and he'll work hard. Hopefully to get to that point. Maybe he'll be the one to main event WrestleMania this year.
Of course, we've still got a long way to go. Of course, plenty of time for more twists and turns here in NSW. And talking about twists and turns, look out! Anybody ready for a soft landing? Oh! Goodbye, JC Pullins.
That could be it. Looks like Giovanni's going over to cut off. Oh, no, maybe he decided not to.
Yeah, Disney
was going to cut off Travis Soul there.
Did you not notice Joe Disney was up on the apron even before the referee started counting? Just shows you what a good manager can do, Maz.
Yeah, now Joe's trying to get the realest guys off of Pullins there.
Yeah, but it looks like the Pullins is on the wrong side of town here. And look at this, just Juan Diaz just going away. Oh my goodness, that's on the ramp. There's no padding there at all.
Yeah, right where the concrete and the ramping meet, there's no padding at all.
And look at this, the one cutting off JC Pullins again, and Pullins now though coming back. Referee up to a 5 count. Both men going to try and get back inside the ring here. And now that should give JC Pullins a time. And here comes Travis Soul.
Yeah, the Soul Man's ready to get in here and kind of pick this match up. And what a big kick there.
That could have just knocked Juan Diaz in the next week. Into the cover, no hook of the leg. And that is it. Travis Soul comes in. And well, wow. That's all I can say to that, Maz. Big win for the Dale Express here tonight.
Yeah, I'm a bit shocked. I think maybe Travis Soul may have had that boot loaded and might have had a steel plate in there because he really knocked Juan for a loop.
Yep, Juan Diaz is out. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dale Express pick up the win in this big tag team match here tonight. Gotta see.
Disney Alliance is moving strong throughout the tag team division.
Disney Lions are on top of the world right now. Ladies and gentlemen, our next pay-per-view is coming in 5 weeks. Sunday the 26th of July, it is NSW Extreme Rules. Every match will have a little tint of extreme in them. Big news also coming out, ladies and gentlemen, of changes to NSW in the coming weeks. Keep an eye out on programming, we'll tell you when that comes forward. But yep, look at the date, it's not 4, it's 5 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle is in the ring ready to address. Oh, hold on. Maz?
Says you got some very sad news.
Okay. Oh my god. Maz?
I knew Kurt was banged up from the ladder match, but I didn't know it was this severe.
Kurt Angle's retiring?
Looks like the Olympic gold medalist just can't continue on after the neck injuries he's received recently.
Oh my goodness me. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle. I'm in shock, Matt. I'm in shock. I thought last night was bad, and here's Mr. Perfect.
Maybe Mr. Perfect can shed some light onto what's going to happen. If Kurt is the Money in the Bank winner, maybe we'll have to, crown a new winner.
Oh, that is what a way to go. I'm in shock. And yet,
true Olympic great cut short.
That is a shocking end, ladies and gentlemen. And well, it seems like Mr. Perfect is just letting Kurt have his moment here, and hopefully we'll get some more news. Of course, Kurt Angle is Mr. Money in the Bank. We'll have to find out what goes on with that. But coming up next, what about this? Sean Bedrick, former United States champion, going to take on Luke Benrod of the Gathering, and you know this is far from over.
And I'm sure Sean's not going to be too happy after last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been handed a sheet from Mr. Perfect before he left ringside. Maz, He says next week on Raw he's going to address the Money in the Bank situation. What could that possibly mean?
Maybe he's going to put that Money in the Bank briefcase up again for some lucky superstar here in NSW to go and grab it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the action. As a night which is going to shock a lot of people, but ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is the A-lister, Sean Betherick.
Yeah, the movie star came up short last night at WrestleMania and lost his title. We'll have to see if he can bounce back here tonight against Luke Benward.
Yeah, and you know it's not going to be easy, Maz. Luke Benward, I'm sure, will be motivated by Damien Steele.
Yeah, but he's going to have Brady Lee out there to watch his back, so hopefully Brady can kind of keep this a one-on-one matchup and not let Damien Steele get too involved.
Yeah. But can the A-lister bounce back from what was a devastating defeat last night in Los Angeles? Sean Betherick looks ready for action here tonight.
Yeah, let's see what kind of five-star matchup Betherick can put on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent being come to the ring by Damien Steele. He is from the Gathering, Luke Benward.
Yeah, we don't really know much about Luke Benward coming up from NXT. He had a couple of great matches down there, but I don't know what his objective is here with the Gathering. We'll have to see if he kind of makes any kind of a statement.
And you have to think though, Maz, he has done that so far. He's beat Kevin King in a non-title match. This man is a very dangerous individual.
He's definitely got a couple of big wins and looking to maybe get a big win here over the former U.S. champ and maybe get into the U.S. title hunt.
And of course, this red mist that he spits out before his matches. Well, just saying, the Gathering aren't going to be the happiest people to be with, and well, you can tell this might not just be an easy night for Mr. Betherick in this one. It's coming up next. It's Benward versus Betherick on Raw. Here we go, Maz. Who are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going to go with Sean Betherick. I think he's going to want to rebound after losing his title last night and look to make that start the championship again on taking down Luke Benward here.
Well, let's find out what the NSW app has to say. 75.8 going for Luke Benward, 24.2 for Sean Betherick, the 8th. Mr. Hollywood, many people calling him going to be a second defeat in 2 nights. Already in the NSW app, I can see thank you, hashtag thank you Angle. Of course, you have to think, Maz, what a career Kurt Angle had here in NSW. It is a shock to see him go.
Yeah, but you know, once you reach that limit where the doctors say it's not worth risking your life anymore, you got to kind of call it a quit. And I commend Angle for coming out here and being the brave man he was to do it. And I'm sure we'll see him get inducted into the Hall of Fame one day.
Well, I hope so indeed. Well, we hope it's not the last we've seen of Kurt Angle on NSW TV. A very popular man in all quarters. And well, back to the match now. Benward looking to take to Betherick here early on.
Yeah, Luke Benward's looking to brawl it out here and really take Betherick to the limit.
Yeah, of course, you've got to think Betherick, again, after a match last night, Benward may be looking to really make this match go a little bit longer, because the longer it goes, the longer it's going to really favour Luke Benward, you would think.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Damien Steele tries to help out Luke Benward here in this matchup.
And look at this now, back inside the ring, Benward trying to get some breath back here, but nope, just as I say that, takes advantage in a lovely neckbreaker, taking Sean Betherick down, and look out. Oh, dropping the knee right between the eyes. Benward in with a chance, in for the cover. Is that enough? No, referee out of position, only a 1 count. And Betherick coming back with a super kick right to the side of the jaw.
like Beathard's getting a second win here in this matchup and looking to try and maybe finish off Luke Benward here.
Yeah, look at this. DDT! And that could be the end for Luke Benward. The A-lister looking to bounce back after last night. Into the cover, hook of the leg. Just a 2. Benward kicks out. And the sleeper! He's not getting out of this, man.
Still looks kind of worried out there.
He's not going to get out of this at all. Benward is locked in. Bethwick just seconds away from victory. And Damien Steele trying desperately to distract the ref, and Benward desperately trying to get out of here.
Yeah, looks like Benward might be in the ropes though.
Well, but the referee allowing it to go. Really, Benward doesn't know where he is. When you're locked in that kind of move, you're in a lot of trouble. And again, Damien Steele out, just distracting the referee. And Mazz, he's been in this hole, I was going to say, for about a minute. And well, that could be the end. Turn around, referee. Damien Steele has been ejected here. And Benward taking advantage with a nice belly-to-belly suplex.
It seemed that Beathard was getting a little aggravated.
And that's what Damien Steele's job is to do, though, is to distract the ref. Benward now trying to take full advantage. Look out! Vertebrator coming up! Drilling! Sean Bethwick right into the mat! And that should be that!
Oh, like Benward's looking to finish him off here.
Look out! Picks him up! Face first! Plants him into the canvas! Cover! Is that enough? Yes, it is! Luke Benward picks up the win!
The Gathering are 1-1 here tonight, and looks like Brady Lee's not too happy with what just took place, but a loss is a loss, and Sean Bethwick's just on a down streak right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to say that is a huge, huge win for Luke Benward here tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to see if maybe Bethard can bounce back and look to try and reclaim his U.S. title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Luke Benward.
Big win for the Gathering from Luke Benward here tonight, and maybe we'll see Benward try to go after the current champ, U.S. champ, Brent Starr. Yeah,
Brent Starr may just have a target on his back from the Gathering, and this guy may just be looking for that United States Championship. Big win tonight for Luke Benward. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see these lot in action next.
The great Mr. Travis Kether and the group known as Hardcore Dreamers getting ready to come out here.
And they're going to take on the Hounds. That is next.
Hopefully Kether's got them prepared, because I'm sure the Hounds are not going to be in a good mood.
Yeah, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, what about this? The Hardcore Dreamers taking on the team that took the New Day to the limits last night, the Hounds.
Yeah, but I'm sure the Hounds are still hungry after last night, not getting a chance to get those titles.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, the team of Bobby Hall, Johnny Dreamer, the Hardcore Dreamers.
And we'll have to see. Will Travis Kether be able to get his boys a big win here tonight over the former #1 contenders, and maybe we'll see Hardcore Dreamers trying to go after the New Day's tag team titles.
These two have been on a bit of, what do you think? What do you make of these two as a tag team, Mazz?
They've been pretty good, but don't know if Travis Kether's got them in the right direction just yet.
Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Their opponents, the team of Leo Mercer and Jason Crew, being accompanied by Bill Williamson, the Hounds.
Yep, I'm sure these three guys right now are not pleased at all. Wish they were walking out here showing off the new tag team championship goal, but they'll have to see if they can regroup and maybe get another chance at the New Day.
Of course, you would have to see what a match it was last night. 6-man tag team action at SummerSlam. It hasn't been really. It's been a bit of a mixed night for the competitors who were in action last night. What about the Hounds? They take on the Hardcore Dreamers next.
I'm sure they'll be looking to make a statement here in this match.
So we're running underway. Maz, who are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going to have to go with the Hounds. Like I said, I think they're going to look to make a statement here that they are the team in the tag team division, and they're going to look to try and get back at New Day.
Well, let's have a look at what the NSW app has had to say here. Did they agree with Mazz Freeway? The answer is yes. 64.1 for the Hounds, 35.9 for Hardcore Dreamers. Is Bobby Hall taking down Jason? No, that's Leo Mercer.
If they're returning Leo Mercer, we saw him last night get a little bit of action and seemed a little bit rusty, but maybe here tonight he'll be ready to go and help the Hounds get a good win.
But at the moment, on the receiving end from Bobby Hall, and don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Hall is on his game. He's as good as anyone. But I just think at the moment this tag team just needs a spark, Maz.
Yeah, they need to maybe step it up in the tag team division and maybe look to assert their dominance in a match like here. This would be a great match for them to pick up a good win.
Yeah, you could think if the Hardcore Dreamers could pick up a win here, maybe they could get a shot at the New Day. Maybe Travis Kevin could talk to Mr. Perfect, see if that could happen. Look at this though, Hall trying to get a win over over Jason Crew, only a 1 count though early on in this contest.
Hall was able to throw a couple big kicks to Jason Crew's head, but Jason Crew was able to shake it off with a big clothesline going for the pin now.
Look at this though, Bobby Hall turning it around. Oh, nice swinging neckbreaker face first into the canvas. And now here comes Johnny Dreamer. Really, you would thought they would have tried to make Jason Crew come across. And this has let Jason Crew get up here and hit a lovely clothesline. Duck under. Big backdrop on Johnny Dreamer. And look at this, Jason Crew is rolling here. Lovely spine buster.
Yep, Crew's all fired up and looking to possibly finish off Johnny Dreamer here.
And that big European uppercut might just be the end for the Travis Keller guys here. Into the cover, hook of the Travis Keller's down on the canvas. And it's only a 1. And already you can see Travis Keller must be a bit excited, slipping and sliding on the outside. And, oh! Johnny Dreamer hit with the bullhammer. And I think, Maz, you can see good night to the Hardcore Dreamers.
Yeah, that vicious elbow shot definitely is going to leave a mark on Johnny Dreamer. And
no,
Bobby Hall is able to make the save.
Yeah, Bobby Hall managing to catch it up. Tries to keep us slipping and sliding. Watch out! Anyone! Even Johnny Dreamer can finish someone off with a Russian leg sweep. Cover! Bill Williamson up on the canvas and the referee distracted, and that surely would have been the ending. A bit of a bad break for the Hardcore Dreamers here.
And it seems Williams is trying to keep his team alive here in this matchup, and Johnny Dreamer's taking advantage of the ref arguing with Williamson.
Yeah, but Bobby Hall has been smacked into the ring post on the outside. Into the cover. There's 2. Oh my goodness, the Hardcore Dreamers have picked up the win.
Big time win for Travis Keller's group of Hardcore Dreamers and knocking off the former #1 contenders.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Bobby Hall and Johnny Dreamer, Hardcore Dreamers.
Looks like we may have a couple of 2 top tag teams here in the Hardcore Dreamers and the DL Express.
And you've got to think that them 2 are definitely going to meet down the road. And wow, a big win for the Travis Keller group here tonight. And that is, well, the Hounds, it's back to the drum board for them.
It was nice of them to help him into the ring.
Well, yeah, of course, you need some help there, of course. These 2, what do you think Mike makes of last night, Maz?
Oh, I'm sure this feud's far from over. I'm sure Mike's still fuming from last night.
And it goes, oh, and here we go! This is what we expected, Maz.
Yeah, we're going to need some security back there to break these 2 up. These guys are going to battle over the back.
Yeah, now, look at this, the security taking them out the way here. Referee coming back, and hopefully we can get these 2 separated. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, singles action as Dustin Healy takes on Adrian Kincaid next on Raw.
Kincaid looking to bounce back after his loss last week to Brent Starr, and maybe we'll see Adrian Kincaid try to go after Starr.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he is Dustin Healy.
Dustin Healy's looking much better in the past couple of weeks, and now getting a shot here on the Raw roster, the main show, to try and take down Adrian Kincaid in this possible contendership for the U.S. title.
What a night we've had so far. We've still got a big main event to come. And what about Kurt Angle as well? Kurt Angle retiring. My goodness me, what a night.
It's a shame. We'll have to see if Mr. Perfect lets us know anything about his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, that is due to be next week, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Perfect has said he will address the Money in the Bank briefcase next week here on Raw. What is going to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent coming from Las Vegas, Adrian Kincaid.
Yeah, could we possibly be seeing one of these two competitors here tonight, either Adrian Kincaid or Dustin Healy, vying for a chance to be in the Money in the Bank briefcase match if Perfect makes one?
Well, Kincaid, of course, you were saying in the intro, Maz, looking to bounce back from his defeat last week to Brent Starr. What a perfect way it would be by defeating Dustin Healy here tonight on Raw. We're off and underway for our 6th match of this evening. Maz, who are you going to go for in this one?
I go with Adrian Kincaid. I think after last week, he's going to look to try and bounce back from the loss that he has suffered to Brent Starr and show that he could possibly be the one to take on Brent Starr for that U.S. title someday.
Again, guys, thanks very much for your votes in the NSW. Keep your comments coming in, guys. We'd like to know what you think of tonight so far. What have you made of tonight's NSW Raw broadcast? And of course, look how close this is, Maz, in the NSW. At 51.4 for Adrian Kincaid, 48.6 to Dustin Healy. NSW app can't split them apart. It's going to be very interesting if these two take each other on here tonight.
It seems pretty much split 50-50 in the app there, and we'll have to see if this match proves to be as good as the app thinks it's going to be.
Just a comment coming in, just quickly, Maz. If Matt Rhodes was to retire, could he potentially, with all his experience, become a manager?
Never know. Maybe he'll look to manage some talent to the top, or who knows what we'll see from the Groovy one at the end of the season.
Yeah, of course, that is so far away, ladies and gentlemen. You have to think, you really can't see what could happen. Anything can happen in NSW, Maz. We've seen that last night. You've got to think, let's just wait till the end of the season, see what the Groovy one is before we go on to anything like that.
Yeah, everyone was shocked with AJZ coming out and cashing in his chance at the world title, and who knows, maybe that'll be entered into this Money in the Bank possible briefcase match, and he'll win that match, and maybe we'll see him cash in one day.
Of course, keep your questions coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, and we'll try and answer them as best as we can through the show. Of course, not much time left. As nice suplex by Adrian Kincaid here, Maz. Kincaid looking to make work here of Dustin Healy. Of course, Adrian Kincaid, many people have said, can it win the big one? Can it get to the big one? What do you think about this as he hits the Kincaid Walker, looking for the end, and kick out at Healy by 2.
Kincaid's looking pretty good here. He's looking to possibly finish off Dustin Healy in this matchup.
And look at this now, Kincaid showing that a bit of aggression here.
They're just trying to wear down Dustin Healy to maybe set him up for a good finisher, and that'll be the end of this matchup here.
Let's have a look. Some more questions coming in for you, Maz. Just quickly, who do you think would be your dream tag team if you ever seen one here on Raw? There's a question for you.
Yeah, I think anybody that teams up with King would make a great team. Maybe him and MVP or something.
Yeah, of course.
Both major champions.
Would be very interesting to see with Kincaid here. Nope, just taking the advantage back. And oh, what a kick right to the small of the back. And now Kincaid looking to fly and hits the splash perfectly. But Kincaid not really taking advantage here, Maz.
No, he's just kind of toying around with Healy in the ring right now, looking to kind of show off his repertoire.
And look at this, looking for the three amigos, which he hits. Already a lot of problems here for Dustin Healy. Cover. Is that enough? No! Kick at it two by Dustin Healy. Still alive in this one. Healy coming back with a lovely neck breaker. And now, is it Healy's chance to maybe get some offense in here?
Looks like it's maybe a last-ditch effort for Dustin Healy to try and pick up a win here.
Yeah, full steam ahead all of a sudden for Dustin Healy. Can he put the bigger man away here? Neck breaker again. Healy rocking and rolling. Dropkick right to the small of the back. And again, just the stomp down. Healy, you can see with it being the smaller of the men, being that more aggressive. And look out, Shining Wizard! Straight to the side of the jaw. And that could be it. No, just a one. Kincaid's still in this.
Kincaid looking to stay alive here in this matchup, looking to go high risk.
Oh, and hits it perfectly. Into the cover. Is that enough to put Healy away? No, he kicked out just in the nick of time. I thought that was it. No, 2.9. And somehow Healy stays in the matchup.
Gotta give Healy credit. He's definitely put on a good show here, trying to show that he belongs with the main roster.
And look at this. All of a sudden, though, out of nowhere, Healy takes full advantage. Fisherman neck breaker. And that could do it. 2. And Dustin Healy picks up the win.
Maybe we'll be seeing the rise of Dustin Healy throughout the rankings, and this could be a great push for Dustin Healy here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Dustin Healy.
What a big win for Dustin Healy. Maybe we'll see him decide to try to go after Brent Starr in the U.S. title.
Wow, big win here tonight for Dustin Healy over Adrian Kincaid. And well, if there is something going to come up with Money in the Bank, Healy knows all about that. And could it be that Healy looking to grab the briefcase? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to ringside. Dave Easton and Mazz Freeway. Mazz, what a night we've got, and what a main event about to come up.
Yep, the Disney Alliance versus the Gathering, the first big meeting here tonight. It's going to be an explosive match, I'm sure. Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, sit back, buckle up. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. You can tell as our World Heavyweight Champion AJZ and Ryan Fox team up against the Gathering Zadlan and Tim Ridge. It is your main event of Raw this week, and it is next, right here on Raw.
This definitely looks like it might be a lopsided matchup with the Gathering having the weight advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring first, being accompanied by Mr. Joe Disney. They are the team of Ryan Fox and your new World Heavyweight Champion, AJZ.
It's still so impressive how jacked up AJZ got during the break, and he's looking really perfect shape here tonight.
And well, doesn't that World Heavyweight Championship just look amazing around his waist? And Ryan Fox is no stranger to that as well, Maz.
Yeah, it seems Ryan Fox has decided to help out AJZ in this title match, or this matchup here tonight, and we'll have to see if they can work together.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents being led to the ring by Damian Steele. They are the team of Zadlan and Tim Rage.
And we're finally seeing the Demons of Destruction getting back together again and looking to come down here and take out the Disney Alliance.
Yeah, and as ritual, Master, the gathering, it is a separate member each time that does this whole ritual at the beginning. It just freaks me out.
And it seems to kind of give them a little bit of a bond, or I can't even explain it, so I guess it's just something you have to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready for our main event of the evening, the Gathering versus the Disney Alliance. Who is your money on? Let's get ready. It is your main event for Raw this week. Maz, for the final time tonight, who do you think is going to go and win this one?
I'm just going to have to go with the Gathering and the Demons of Destruction. There's just no way that I think AJZ and Ryan Fox can outpower these two big men.
But it may not be that they can outpower them, but surely, Maz, they can outsmart them.
Yeah, Joe Disney is one of the smartest managers here in NSW, but who knows how cunning and conniving Damian Steele will be here tonight.
Well, let's find out. Zadlan now has his chance to get his hands on AJZ here. And, oh, what a chops by AJZ. And, well, AJZ probably doing the right thing, trying to get out of there, but Zadlan having none of that.
Yeah, looks like here comes Ryan Fox in to take on Tim Rage.
And just look at the difference, Maz, in the size of this. And Ryan Fox, though, taking it to Tim Rage, hitting a lovely running bulldog.
Yeah, it seems Ryan Fox is not afraid to stand toe-to-toe with Tim Rage here tonight.
Into the cover. Could that be enough? No, not even a one. Very early in the matchup. But again, making Tim Rage kick out, he's going to use energy, Maz.
It seems Ryan Fox is just trying to play little head games with Tim Rage right now.
Yeah, and maybe, as I said, it's about outsmarting these two more than outpowering them, because you're never going to outpower them in a million years. And now, all of a sudden, all breaking down here. And now, Zadlan back in. Ryan Fox, you could see the look in Ryan Fox's eyes, Maz, thinking, oh my god, now I have to deal with this guy.
Yeah, but Ryan Fox is trying to stay toe-to-toe.
Indeed he is, and you're going to see here, look at this, big chop! Taking down Ryan Fox, and now Zadlan just having his way with him. And now all of a sudden now, Ryan Fox, look out, didn't hook the leg. A bit of, you thought could have took him down, but now, AJ and Ryan Fox getting a little bit distracted. And Fox trying to fly, and flies right the way across the ring. Into the cover. And no, Damian Steele breaking it up. Maz, you've got to think so far in this matchup. You've got to see, you've got to give the Disney Alliance some credit, but look at this. The roll through by Zadlan. The referee distracted Disney up on the apron.
Yeah, it looks like Tim Rage is heading over to the other side to do something.
Look at this. He's been in that move. And AJZ finally breaks it up. That could have been at least a 12 count.
Yeah, back and forth here in this matchup.
Now, AJZ thought he was going to take advantage. Look out! Get bumped! Yeah, get bumped! Wow! Power from AJZ! Cover! Hook of the leg! Referee out of position, and that gives Tim Rage the chance to break it up.
And he was able to throw the big man Zadlan just like he was a pillow there for a second. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Tombstone!
Fox is going to need to get back in that ring to help out AJZ right now.
Disney didn't realise! And that's the 3! And Zadlan picks up the win in the main event!
What does this mean for AJZ's title reign? Will Zadlan be coming after him to get that title back after what happened at Summerslam?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, The Gathering!
Big win for the Gathering, showing their dominance here in NSW, but I'm sure Zadlan is going to look to go after AJZ to get that title.
And while Ryan Fox and Joe Disney have been dispensed at ringside, AJZ is all alone in the ring here, ladies and gentlemen. This might not be looking too good for AJZ here. And all of a sudden, look out! The beatdown continues!
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Fox has been knocked out of the side of the ring, and Disney's ran to the back, and he's going to have to get some of the Disney Alliance out here to save AJZ, the champ.
And here they come, the DL Express! Saving our World Heavyweight Champion! Wow, if it wasn't for them, AJZ may have been an afterthought. And that is it. What a way to end Raw, Maz. It's good, you know, from now on, it's the Gathering versus the Disney Alliance.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much this feud's going to pick up in the next couple of weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to Raw this week. From Mazz Freeway, Dave Easton, we're going to see you at main event. Maz, quickly say goodbye.
See you next time, fans.
We'll see you main event Wednesday night. Join us. Bye for now.